Hi Aquarius, I'm Nick. This is my channel, Nick Loves. It's going to be your July mid-month love reading, but it can carry on into August because, energy is fluid, but whenever you watch this reading is when you're meant to watch it. So these are general, so it may not resonate with every single person. So if it doesn't fit your situation, please do not force it and just carry on with your day. This does apply to both men and women, whatever your preference is. If you like men, women, both, whether you're single, super single, in a relationship, situationship, married, divorced, doesn't matter as well. I'm here to help you out. Below will be a link to the extended reading. It will be in the description box, or I'll pin it in the comments below. Okay, so it's pretty much just like a part 2, an extension where we go talk further details about the situation, what's going on, and answer more questions. So if you're interested in that, after you watch this, you can click there and it'll take you directly there. Okay, and if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is a piece of Pisces. All right, so before I get started, you guys know what time it is. It's spritz time. So before we do that, I want you to relax, put yourself in a meditative state. Start working on your breathing. Inhale, exhale, and this time when you inhale, I want you to acknowledge any heaviness, sadness, hurt, anxiety, pain, stress, anything. Acknowledge it, and then as you exhale, release all of it. Okay, so do that as many times as you need. And right now I want you to keep your eyes closed, and as I'm spritzing you, I want you to imagine all the things I'm saying out loud coming into your life, and you feeling it, experiencing it as if it's happening right now. Okay, so for all my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females, let's please bring them healing, love, happiness, abundance, a good partner, and make all their wishes come true. It smells like roses. Maybe you guys can smell it. If not, just imagine it. It just smells so beautiful. Really helps set the mood and the vibe for us. Okay, and I also be sure to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, because sometimes those are all elements of who you are, and one may resonate a little bit more than the other at times, so it's up to you. All right, so your oracle card today was let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. I kind of feel like this is more so for the other person you're dealing with, but we'll leave that out. All right, so you guys know the drill. You're gonna pick a side, either this side or this side. The other side's for the person you're dealing with or will be dealing with in the future. If you're a cross watcher, it could work vice versa. Just pick a side, okay? So for Aquarius, your cards, we got Queen of Cups, the 10 of Wands, and Temperance. Okay, and then your overall emotion card is Disappointed. And then for the other side here, for this person, we have the King of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Their overall emotion card is Angry. And the mutual emotion card you guys are both sharing is Vulnerable. Okay, Aquarius, so it feels here like you really do deeply care about someone. You do have love for them, or you're in love with them, and it's something you can't really control, and you've been doing a lot for them. It feels like you have been doing probably more for them than they have been doing for you, or it seems like they expect a lot from you, and you know this, but it's almost like a burden. Maybe they're just really needy or overprotective, or kind of always have their eye on you, and so it makes you feel kind of uneasy or nervous, like, oh, I'm always scared that I'm going to do something wrong or something. And so you listen to them, you do everything they tell you because you love them so much and you're scared of losing them. Okay, and so sometimes that kind of makes you do things that you probably wouldn't usually do, or maybe it's not normal to other people, and like your friends, your family may be like, Aquarius, why are you doing that? Like, so out of character. Like, you don't have to do that. It's so extreme just to prove a point to them. Like, they should just believe you and trust you that you do love them. And you're like, no, you don't understand. Like, if I don't do this, they're gonna be really mad at me and blah, blah, blah. And so I feel like you're almost like scared of them for some reason. And that makes me question whether like this person is good for you, because love shouldn't be scary. You shouldn't be scared of your partner. It just feels like it's a tactic that they may use to keep you around, or to threaten you, like, oh, if you don't do this, then I'm gonna leave. It's like, I don't know, I feel like it's not healthy for some reason. But all in all, you really love this person, you care about them, okay? And so you do all these things for them regardless. But again, it is a heavy burden for you. It's a lot of work, but I feel like you're gonna start to release this because it's like so much work. It's like maybe an overbearing boss at work who makes you do so much more than what you're supposed to do, what you signed up for, more than they pay you to do. And you do it anyway because you're like, okay, I don't want problems, whatever. Like, they asked me to do it, I'll do it, even though it's not part of my job description. So it's like this person in this relationship, you do so much and past the point of what you're supposed to be doing, but you do it anyways. And it's like now this person kind of just expects that from you, right? Like once you start doing over, like you're like that over the top student, you do extra, you do more. Now this person kind of expects that from you all the time, and you're just like, I can't keep doing this. It's like a lot. Like, this is taking over my life. It's too much for me. I can't take on all of this. And you're getting tired. You're getting overexhausted here. So, I do feel like now this is completing. 10 is an ending and a new beginning. So I feel like you're at the end of this. You kind of reached your peak where you're like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. I'm not strong enough to carry all these heavy wands on my back. And while I do love this person, I feel like I need to take care of myself now. So I think this Cancer energy is going to help you heal that and realize you need to love yourself more and take care of yourself. Here with Temperance, it seems like you're now looking to balance out your life, have more patience with yourself, and love yourself, knowing that you have your angels around you helping you and that there are brighter days ahead coming on the horizon. You're keeping one foot in the water, one foot on the ground, so you want to make sure your emotions and your real life stability are balanced. You're grounded. For so long you weren't grounded, and now you're finally being like, okay, I need to do what's best for me as well, and I feel like I need to find a happy medium, a healthy relationship with myself and with this other person. It seems now you're like, this needs to be 50-50, where it feels like it's been more so like 85, like 90 to 10% that I've been giving, and the other person needs to be giving more, so it's not all the burden on me. And so I think now you're looking back and analyzing everything, all these past months, years, whatever, how long you've been with this person, and looking back, it makes you feel disappointed that you put up with so much, or that you dealt with all this stuff because you love them and because you were so scared. You were so scared this balloon was gonna fly away, so you kept doing whatever it took to keep it from flying and to keep it close to you, when there's a bunch of other balloons you can blow out and make, you know, but you didn't, that wasn't like in your mind at the time. We have your disillusioned, defeated, let down. So at first it's going to seem kind of like disappointing that all this is happening and that you let it get to this point. But again, don't feel bad about yourself. This happens to the best of us. It's all a learning experience, and sometimes we need these types of situations to really learn and grow as a person and teach us the true meaning of love and healthy boundaries, because I feel like you probably didn't have healthy boundaries with this person because you love them so much. You did whatever. And you guys know the saying, like, when you fall in love, it's like you lose your brain. Like, people, even the smartest people, sometimes just forget all logic, all rational thinking. Like, love just kind of, your emotions just take over. So don't feel like bad about yourself or anything like that. It happens to anyone, so keep that in mind. By the end of November or December of this year is when you're making really big changes in your life, and that's when you're really gonna find a super like happy, healthy relationship with yourself. But I feel like by the end of November, December is when you solidify everything that you have been trying to do right now. Or if you need healing from something, that is when you're gonna finally heal from everything. But it all starts from right now, okay? So on this end here, like we saw the King of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Right off the bat, what I was feeling is like this person may be really overbearing or super overprotective, super controlling, and it seems like they always have their eyes on you, okay? They always got their eyes on you, or someone else is watching you for them, okay? Like they may even have people like friends, family, or hopefully not hired people, but you know, maybe to watch you, to keep tabs on you, to make sure you're not doing anything, make sure you're not talking to anyone or talking to any girls or guys, and that you're doing what you need to be doing. Like a lot of extra unnecessary stuff. And at first I think it was flattering, like, oh, they really care about me and this and this and that. But then after a while, it gets to be a bit much and you realize this is not healthy. This is not normal. And over controlling, possessive people, sometimes especially men, can end up being very abusive, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally. All three are bad. And it can escalate to those levels, you know, and I would hate for that to happen. Hopefully that hasn't happened, but I do see for some of you, you may have suffered from some type of abuse. So I'm really sorry if you have, but if you have the opportunity to, please get out of that, because I feel like it's not healthy and it's just gonna lead you in a downward spiral and just not in the right direction, okay? But it's not for everyone. But I just feel like this person's a little over controlling, over possessive. They always want to keep tabs on you. They may lurk and spy on you all the time, whether it's through social media, on the internet, friends, family, like watch you through like cameras or something. I don't know. But they always want to keep tabs on you and keep like trying to see what you're up to, or if you're trying to do anything shady or lie to them, or I don't know, anything like that. But I feel like it's like too much. It's almost like giving me a headache. Like you may be having a headache right now, or just thinking about it gives you a headache. It's literally giving me a headache right now. I think they are over passionate about you with the King of Wands. Like they may have anger issues as well. I feel like this person could get really upset easily, and they take out their anger or frustrations on you, whether you triggered them or not. Like they could have been just mad from life, from work or something, or an argument with a coworker or customer or something, or I don't know, and they take it out on you, and it's like you have nothing to do with it. But you, being the loving person you are, you feel bad and you're like, oh, it's okay, like I'll just let it go, like they're just having a bad day, and you take all the punches. It's like you don't have to take all the punches, you know, that's not right. I just feel like this person thinks it's okay for them to do that with you, and they do love you and they care about you, but they don't really show it in the right way, and I just don't feel like it's healthy. They have more issues and things they need to balance out and heal within themselves. I don't feel like this is someone who is at a place in their life where they are able, or they're ready for a relationship. I just don't feel like this person is relationship worthy right now, okay? And then with the King of Pentacles, this may be someone who you depend on, or they have, you know, financial stability, success, or whatever. Maybe they just have a lot of money, and so you kind of depend on them, or they like buy you things, or they maybe like, you know, if they do something bad to you, they kind of make it up in other ways, like, oh, I bought you this purse, or oh, I got you this thing, and you're like, oh, okay. Like they kind of buy your forgiveness at times. And make it seem like, oh yeah, well, you know, you have all this, why would you give all this up? They give up this lifestyle, you know? And yeah, that might seem nice, you know, in the beginning and over time, but I just feel like they're super over controlling, over possessive. They may be super materialistic as well, and too focused on like exterior things, how other people see them, how society sees them, being like a tough macho guy or like girl, whatever. Yeah, I feel like they have this like tough person exterior where like no one is able to like tell them they're wrong or do anything like against them, because they would get really offended. They always want to be right. They probably like a smart ass and think they're the smartest gifted person in the whole world, and that no one can beat them or anything like that. It's like they take no for an answer. They don't take no for an answer, and they'll do whatever it takes to get what they want. or to get who they want. And I think they know that you love them. Like, they know, they understand that you would do anything for them. Just the fact that you do everything that they say proves that you love them, and that shows them, confirms that you really care about them. So they kind of use that against you. And they kind of know your weak points. They know your weak spots. They know how to get to you. They know how to get to your heart. They know that you forgive them. So like the moment you get tired, or you like are hesitating, or you don't want to say yes or something, they'll be like, oh, but Aquarius, you know I love you, or blah, blah. They're like, buy you something. They'll somehow know how to convince you, okay? But this time it feels like you are really getting done. Like you are hitting your like point, okay, of just being over it. And once you finally decide, okay, no, I need to have more balance in my life and figure myself out, and I can't be doing all this and not doing what's best for me too, that's when they're gonna lose it. Like when you actually decide to do that, and you're like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, I care about you, but I need to love myself too and do what's best for me. I pour all to you, give you 200%, but you give me like 20%. And that's just not healthy. It's not what I want. The moment you do that, ooh, all hell breaks loose, okay? This beast just comes out. He's like, what? How dare you? Like, it's just, wow, he or she's extra. It says mad, furious, and rage. So it's like the moment you decide to do what's best for you, they act like you've never done anything good for them. They act like, what? I've done everything for you. And it's like they forget all the things that you did for them. How like selfless you were, how much you set aside on your life for them. They forget all those things. It's like, do you not acknowledge our past and how much I've done for you? It's like they forget all of that. And it's all about me, 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 me. For them, it's like me, me, me. I've done this for you. I've done this and that for you. Like, how could you do this for me? They get so angry. And I just feel like when they get this angry, it's dangerous. I just don't feel like they know how to control their anger. They may have anger management issues, or can turn very abusive or something. So if you decide to walk away, or you tell them this thing, tell them that you need space, or that you're focusing on you, I would highly suggest maybe not doing it in person. If you know that this person has a tendency, or you feel like they can explode, don't do it in person. Do it in a public place, like very public place, if not over the phone, and lock your place, okay? Like, change your locks and everything, because I just feel like this person will go crazy, go loco, and lose it. They just won't know how to handle it. They don't know how to take no for an answer. So I would just really be careful, okay, when you express these kinds of things to them. The mutual emotion between the two of you is vulnerable. So it says defenseless, unprotected, helpless. So you are going to feel a little bit vulnerable, feeling like I've been so selfless with this person and vulnerable with them, and they took all that for granted, but now you're going to take that back. So you need to be protect yourself, okay? Protect yourself from this person or from this energy. I'm not saying they're terrible, but for some of you, this person could end up exploding or being abusive or something. So just be careful, for those of you who, know who I'm talking about. But this month is going to be really important for you to protect yourself. I would highly suggest getting a obsidian black stone, or a black obsidian, or tourmaline. Either carry it with you or around you, or you can get a bracelet or like earring, necklace or something. This is the obsidian. It's like heart shaped. I keep this around me all the time. And then I have a small black tourmaline for protection. They're both really good for protection against psychic attacks, against negative energies, everything, grounding as well. I think that's going to be really important for you. So stay protected this month. Stay away from drama. Stay away from people who may act out crazy and not let you do what's best for you. I think you've been patient for very long, and you've been patient for too long. And it's time to do what's best for you. Okay? I really believe that. So we're going to look further in the extended reading. Find out more about this person, what they're all about, what they're thinking, what they're feeling in their heart space for you, what they want you to know that you don't know, what the near future holds for you guys, and what advice we have for you in this situation. Okay, so if you're interested, the link to the extended reading will be below, either in the description box, or I'll pin it in the comments. We'll dive in deeper about this and talk about it further to see what comes up. Okay, so I'm wishing you guys all the best. Thank you so much for watching. Sending you lots of healing, love, strength, confidence, happiness, love. Please take care of yourselves this month. Protect your energy. Stay away from people who are, you know, dangerous or harmful. Even if you love them, you got to take care of yourself, okay? So with that, I'm sending you off with love, and I will see you next month for your August reading. All right, take care. Bye.